Theme song. Alright. Welcome to XWF Warzone for the 23rd of June 2026. We are ready to bring you the fallout from XWF One Night Stand in our opening contest. We got the reigning United States champion Landon SG taking on Boulder the Clown in singles action. And then we got our retaining women's champion Carmen King taking on Becca Rose. We saw that Becca was not too happy that Carmen retained her women's championship this past Sunday. And Becca looks for some revenge here tonight. Then we got Matthew taking on Rage in one-on-one action, as well as we got Simon Miller and MJF going at it one-on-one. Both of these men are looking to make a rebound as they want to get that XWF championship in the near future. And speaking of the championship, we got the former #1 contender Brody King taking on Macho T in one-on-one action. Brody King is looking to prove that he wants to stay in that position as he wants to go for that XWF championship, as Macho T is proving that he wants to be the new future of the Warzone brand. And we got a promo between Bone Crusher and Keemstar. Keemstar upset after losing the XWF Television Championship to the former champion Bone Crusher. And then we got tag team action, intergender tag team action, as the XWF World Tag Team Champions, the Sisterhood, take on Mr. Cool Ice and Tia Galleretto in tag team action. And in our main event, we got James Fatal taking on Moist Critical in one-on-one action. So let's get down to the ring and get our opening contest underway. So let's get down to the war zone and get our opening contest underway. We got ourselves 8 matches here tonight for you guys, and we crowned a XWF Uncivilized Cash-In winner, which that belongs to Hardcore Scotty. Right now we got our United States champion making his way down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 250 pounds, the United States Heavyweight Champion, El Jefe Leo SG.
Your current United States champion. He was unsuccessful in the match for that uncivilized cash-in, but he is still the reigning and defending U.S. champion. I'm pretty sure Landon can't wait to see who will be the next challenger to that title. Next pay-per-view will be a Mayhem exclusive, so we will possibly see him defend defending that title at XWF Heatwave in August. XWF Heatwave will be the brand new summer
From the internet, weighing in
for
at
the XWF.
245 pounds,
Turning, oh my god, he's just shut out parts of the entrance way. Boulder the Clown is a returning fan favorite here in the Extreme Wrestling Federation. He hasn't had much luck in the past few years, but he is looking to get back in contention for some championship gold, and he possibly is looking to gun for Landon's United States Championship. Boulder the Clown is also a former XWF United States of Anarchy champion, and he looks to possibly win some gold in the near future. Him and former XWF superstar but yeah, he used to have a vicious rivalry with the guy who held that United States championship for a long time. But Vulgar hopes to possibly get in contention for the United States championship. Another tie-up. Landon knocked back down. Tie-up again by Vulgar. Landon looking to push Vulgar into the corner. Oh! Now the referee trying to separate him. Oh! Kick to the midsection by Vulgar. Vulgar kind of living up to his name with that kick to the midsection. Not necessarily respecting the referee's rule with that separation. Oh. Now from behind, Vulgar turning him back around, going for another punching the champion in the side of the head. Vulgar with right to the lower spine. Stiff punches. But Vulgar definitely knows that he wants a shot at that United States Championship, and he knows he will have to possibly knock off the champion if he wants to move closer to that opportunity. Landon looking to turn things around. Oh! And he gets clotheslined. The champion getting clotheslined. Ooh. Vulgar the Clown definitely like a house of fire in this matchup. Oh! Chop block to the back of the leg. Takes down Landon. Oh, looking for a little mid-match snack by trying to bite the fingers from the right hand of the United States champion. Tie up by Vulgar and oh, that went nowhere. We're at a count of 4. As Vulgar gets tossed right next to the steel ring steps. Count of 5. Oh, Vulgar turning things around. We're at a count of 6. They need to get back into the ring, and that's where Vulgar is heading. And in comes Landon as the short trip outside comes to an end. Oh! Twisting neck breaker by the champion. A bit of a tie-up. Elbow strikes from Vulgar as he avoids what Landon was looking for. Now Vulgar looking to finish off the champion. Spins him around, goes for the Oscar lock. Locked in by Vulgar the Clown. Landon with nowhere to go. He forced the submission. Now Vulgar going to the top rope, looking to fly. Oh my God! Twisted Bliss by Vulgar the Clown. One thing I don't think Claire is gonna like that too well because that's her maneuver. Oh! Oh! Landon turning it around. Ooh! Knee to the back of the head. Landon looking to turn things around. Up, oh, oh! Tornado DDT by Landon. Now Landon goes for the cover. 1, 2, and almost a near fall by the United States champion and a knee to the face, looking to smear some of that clown paint. Landon looking to play dirty as he just removed the turnbuckle pad. Ooh, and he levels Vulgar with that lariat. Landon up to the top rope, telling Vulgar to get, oh, stiff kick, off the rope with a drop kick, takes down Vulgar the Clown. Landon going to the top rope, the high rent district, looking to fly, oh my God! 450 splash into the cover, 1, 2, and 3! Landon picks up the victory over Vulgar. Pretty much ending.
Here is your winner.
A possible future opportunity at that championship for Vulgar the Clown. And Landon definitely showing that he is a dominant competitor in this ring. And I'm pretty sure he's definitely going to prove that he's going to be a dominant United States champion. As I'm pretty sure Landon is looking to break that record set by DJ Keemstar, as he wants to be the first competitor to hold that United States Championship for one full season. So we gotta move on. We got a vicious women's action between champion Carmen King and Becca Rose. Let's get down to the ring. Get this matchup underway. Carmen King of a run since she returned to the XWF. And I'm pretty sure after this past Sunday, Becca Rose is not done with Carmen. Now she's just provoking the women's champion. Oh! Slams her into the side of the ring. Referee trying to separate him. Carmen shoving the ref out of the way. And these women are ready to bring the claws out here in one-on-one action. Oh my God, Carmen with the ankle lock. Now grapevining the leg. And Carmen taking some time to learn some submissions in her off time. Now just go right for the arm, not taking that early attack by her challenger lightly. Definitely a little ticked off about that. Like Carmen says, like this is going to be the summer of Carmen here on Warzone. And now Carmen going to the top rope. And Becca to get up. Off the rope, drop kick. Carmen going back to work on that arm. Like I said, like Carmen King expected that she was going to be done with Becca Rose. Becca Rose definitely saying that she's not finished with wanting to go after that women's championship. Now Carmen King sending Becca Rose shoulder first into the ring post. We'll go tie up by Becca. Ooh! Oh my God! Now Becca fighting back, taking down the women's champion. like I said, Becca Rose is a vicious competitor, and she wants that women's championship. And here's the thing, I'm pretty sure Becca Rose could possibly be the one to possibly test Carmen King since her return. I'm pretty sure that these two definitely look like they might want to, are definitely looking to head for a championship collision at XWS Heatwave. Like that'll be the next time you will see both brands present a PLE, because that will be presented by Warzone and Mayhem. Now Carmen perched up to, oh! Well, and a double foot stomp. Becca Rose has turned this match all the way around into the cover, and only a 1 count by Becca. Becca with the full mount, just punching Carmen in the face. Ooh! Stomp to the midsection. Knees to the midsection, and into a... Oof. Carmen needs to try to figure out a way to turn this match around. Oh my God! Coffin drop by Becca Rose. Now Becca going for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Becca Rose picking up the victory in singles action, upsetting the champion,
Becca Rose.
Definitely using some of that aggression from that terrible, from that horrifying defeat this past Sunday to pick up the victory. Becca Rose proving like she definitely is going to be Carmen's nightmare for this entire summer. We gotta move on. We got Matthew taking on Rage. One-on-one action. We definitely got some stiff competition. That is definitely going to get us going throughout the summer here on Warzone.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas,
a lot of
weighing in at 215 pounds,
make their moves as they definitely are working their way up through the rankings here on Tuesday night. Got a lot of moving pieces here. A lot of people definitely want that big blue story. He might move one step closer to that opportunity. After this past Sunday, Rage is running on a little bit of a high as he was the one who knocked off Simon Miller back at One Night Stand, and Rage is looking to possibly use that momentum and go through Matthew here tonight. Here's the thing, Rage is definitely looking to get his way into an opportunity for that XWS championship as well. Matches underway. Rage kicking Matthew into the bottom turnbuckle. Ooh! Clubbing forearm. Now picks him up again. And another clubbing forearm. Rage off the top. Ooh! first leg drop off the springboard. Going right after Matthew. Ooh. Stop to the midsection, off the rope. Oh my God! Rage going for the cover. Kind of a cocky pin, as like he was looking to celebrate before he even got the 3 count. It's definitely not going to bode too well if you're trying to get a cocky pinfall. That's only welcoming somebody to just mess that's only proving that you're probably not going to get the win if you're trying to pick up a win with a cocky pin like that. Oh, Rage fighting with Matthew out here on the floor. Oh, no, not out here, not out here. Oh my God, powerbomb on the floor. And that is a thinly packed. Like, here's the thing, that thin pad does not offer a lot of protection. Rage back in the ring, hits Matthew with a DDT that Matthew no-sells immediately. Off the rope with the top with a moonsault. And a leg drop by Matthew. Matthew telling Rage to get up. Tie up. Now makes him headbang against the top turnbuckle. Rage turning around, but Matthew avoids disaster. Oh, down. Kick to the spine. Oh, looks like it'll probably be a little bit of a stinger if you get kicked in the spine. Oh! Throw first into the top rope. What? I'm pretty sure everybody thought Matthew would have went for a spine buster there, but he dropped the rope first onto the top rope. But Rage back up. Ooh, Black Mass! That definitely put Rage off the top. Oh, no one home. Oof. Rage looking to pull the shoulder out of the socket. Rage setting him up, looking to finish him off. Pulls him back in. Oh! Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Rage pulls off the victory, keeping that momentum going Sunday night. He knocked off Simon Miller in one-on-one action this past Sunday, and now he knocked off a former XWF champion here tonight. So, let's move on. Like, this is definitely an explosive start, but we got to move on to 2 people who suffered some pretty horrifying defeats this past Sunday. MJF unable to pull down the uncivilized cash-in briefcase. Simon Miller losing to Rage. But only one of these men can pick up the victory here tonight and turn their misfortunes around by picking up the win.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds,
still
the All-Star Eastern
and defending
World Champion,
AK
47, MJF.
Definitely not sour that he does not have any guaranteed opportunity at the XWF title, because he's still got the triple C around his waist. thing up.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 225 pounds, Simon Miller!
He has taken on the top dog in AEW wrestling. He has taken on Big Q himself. Here's the thing, Simon Miller is not looking to waste this opportunity to take on MJF. I'm pretty sure Simon Miller can knock off the All Elite Wrestling World Champion. I could definitely catapult his career here in the XWF. Ooh, MJF looking to bring it right to Simon Miller at the start of this matchup. MJF with an elbow right to the back of the head. MJF definitely says he is a generational talent. He's got definitely calls himself that, and he definitely has the ability to back up what he says. Like, he's the thing. It says it ain't bragging if you can back it up. Ooh! Snake eyes by Maxwell. Now off the rope. Ooh! Leg drop. Here's the thing, like, you can call MJF cocky, but it ain't bragging if you can back it up. MJF thinking about his next maneuver, but Simon Miller is dazed. Off the rope with a double axe handle to the back. Simon Miller using the ropes for leverage, but you do not want to be against the ropes with MJF in position. I know MJF was thinking about his next position, but he tosses Simon Miller back into the ring. MJF is poisoned. He takes down Simon with a spear. MJF up to the top rope. Look at the flop. Oh my God! Elbow drop. Now MJF into the cover. 1, 2, and more fall for Simon Miller. Simon Miller gets his shoulder up from behind. Crossroads. Well, shout out to his buddy Cody, and now going for the salt of the earth, the Fujiwara armbar. Now wrenching it, trying to, and Simon Miller forced to submit.
Here is your winner,
MJF locks that in. Once he locks in the salt of the earth, that is it. But before he locked that in, he hit Simon Miller with the crossroads. Little bit of a nod to his buddy Cody Rhodes. But then again, we got to move on. We definitely got ourselves a matchup right now that will definitely have future championship implications. We got Brody King taking on Macho T. Brody King unsuccessful with knocking up. Brody King unsuccessful in his opportunity to win the XWF Championship off of James Fatal, but he will be taking on the new guy, but he is taking on a possible new challenger, that being Macho T. Macho T saying he is the future. And the future is now, as he wants that XWF championship.
Making his way to the ring
Knock
from
off
New
Brody
York,
King
weighing in at 224
in order to move
pounds,
his
Brody
way
King!
into title contention. Definitely, he's got a tough feat to do as he is taking on Brody King, former #1 contender for the WF Championship. I'm pretty sure we'll watch him a lot of his he wants to put down this man. Right now, here comes Macho T, making his way down to the ring.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Savage Macho T.
Inspired by Eddie Guerrero and the history of Lucha Libre. Makes his way into the ring. For an opportunity, he's going to take it. Brody King versus Macho T. Brody King is definitely going to be Macho T's biggest competitor here in the XWF, and he has Brody King from behind, and Brody King turns it around, has Macho T in a headlock. Ooh! He's wrenching him. Here's the thing. Brody King was putting a lot of weight into that head, trying to hold Macho T down. Macho T putting the boots to Brody King, and now Macho T off the ropes with the coffin drop. Now going up once again and hits him with that moonsault off the springboard, and now driving that knee into his face, and now Macho T with the cover. Macho T is looking for an early victory here tonight. That would have been very impressive if he was able to knock off Brody King in that spectacular fashion. Macho T with a moonsault off the top rope from the high rent district. But Brody back in the ring, takes him down, goes for the cover. One, but Macho T reverses it. 1, 2, 3! Oh my God! Macho T was able to reverse the pin
Here is your winner,
and pick up the victory.
Macho
T
T.
says he is ready to take that championship. WF title. 1 star. What the fuck? But whatever. That definitely was a spectacular finish for Macho T. Ignore that fucking 1-star rating. But we gotta move on. Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher taking on the former world. Actually, we got a promo between Bone Crusher and Keemstar. So let's get down to the ring. Keemstar still angry at the fact that he is no longer the XWF television champion. And Now here comes Bone Crusher making his way down to the ring. Definitely excited over the fact that he won his championship back this past Sunday. Oh, let's hear what the champ has to say. Keemstar is just so bitter about losing, and he didn't even want to freaking show up. But here's the thing, Bone Crusher is definitely on his way to the back to continue his celebration as XWF television champ. But here's the thing, man, he's not going to let that rain on his parade. He wanted to call out the former champ, but the former champ is still too bitter that he said, like, screw it. But then again, hey, that's Keemstar. But that's Keemstar for you. He's willing to cry like a little bitch when things don't go his way. But coming up next, we got the XWF World Tag Team Champions in action as they take on Ice Cold Tia here tonight. We got the Sisterhood in action. Up here we go.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the World Zone Tag Team Champions, Rock and Rebecca Ralston, Vicious and Delicious.
Women's tag team to hold the XWF World Tag Team titles. Could it be these two that are going to make their way out here next? Mr. Cool Ice and Tia Galleretto, Ice Cold Tia.
And their opponents, Mr. Colossus Man and the Greek Goddess, Tia.
Cool Ice taking on Revy Rolston in one-on-one action. Whoa! Cool Ice taking down Revy. Oh! That's that maneuver. Revy off the top rope taking down Mr. Cool Ice. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Almost a near fall for Revy Rolston. Revy with the kick to the midsection. No! Mr. Cool Ice reversing that, the pile driver by Revy Rolston. Backstabber! Why, Revy and Rox are the World Tag Team Champions. He is taking down Mr. Cool Ice. Mr. Cool Ice is being dominated by Revy Ralston at the start of this matchup. Now up. Oh! Mr. Cool Ice moves out of the way before that neck snap. Mr. Cool Ice tosses Revy into the corner, but Revy turning his back around and now sending Mr. Cool Ice into the neutral corner. Elbow shot by Mr. Cool Ice. Oh, there we go. Mr. Cool Ice with the forearm right to the spine, and now has her up. Ooh! Nice maneuver, and now rocks. Begging for a tag, and now gets the tag. Rocks in off the tag, and now Mr. Cool Ice going right after the other half of the World Tag Team Champions. Ooh, a little slap to the face by Mr. Cool Ice. Now he pulls Rocks back towards the center of the ring. Here we go, and now Rocks tossed off the ropes. Oh my God! Pop-up diamond cutter by Mr. Cool Ice. Mr. Cool Ice with the tie-up, sending Rocks into the enemy corner. And now a tag to Tia Galleretto. Now Tia in, going for, oh! Manhattan slam into a big boot. Tia off the ropes with the moonsault. Now goes for the cover, 1, 2, and broken up by Revy Ralston. We're going to let the women go at it. Ooh, not so much of a mixed tag. This is actually kind of considering a kind of goes by intergender tag rules. We have a women's tag team taking on a mixed tag team. Ooh. Shot by Rocks as she's turning things around on Tia Galleretto. Oh! Right up to the arm. Oof! Got a stiff shot to the midsection. Fujiwara armbar locked in as Tia gets to the ropes. Now Rocks up to the middle rope, off the rope with a leg drop. As Roxanne turn things around in this tag team matchup. Now Roxanne off the top rope with a drop kick, springboard drop kick by Rocks. And Rocks up to the top rope as Tia tries to crawl to the corner, but gets a hit with an elbow drop. Now Rocks sending Tia into the corner, tag to Revy. Ooh, stiff gut shot. Revy more or less the hardcore sister for the sisterhood. Now Revy tagging Rocks in as Tia crawls her way to the corner and gets the hot tag to Mr. Cool Ice and levels Roxanne with that lariat. There we go. Oh my God! Walls of Jericho locked in! Oh. Roxanne gets out of it as Revy tried to break it up. But yeah, Mr. Cool Ice going for that debilitating move. Like, yeah, the Walls of Jericho, aka the Lion Tamer, is very debilitating, and you definitely do not want to be locked into that maneuver. That'll definitely crack your back up. And it also will definitely torque your neck, because that is bent at a weird angle. Now Mr. Cool Ice getting the tag. Tia Galleretto back in. Off the tag. Oh, code breaker by Tia Galleretto. We've seen both maneuvers from the GOAT Chris Jericho. Both competitors with huge shout-outs to Chris Jericho in this matchup. Tia with the cover, one even a near fall. Tia might have a slight distraction by Rocks. Ooh! Revy looking to do. Oh my God! That was a leg drop, sending Tia Galloretto crashing to the outside, and now Revy's going right after her tag partner. Two stiff forearms right to the spine, and a backstabber for a good measure as Tia Galloretto got tossed back into the ring by Rox. Now rapid fire kicks into a Snapdragon. Revy tagging her sister back in. Kip up by Tia Galloretto. Oh, Tia turning things back around. She's got a lot to do if she wants to pick up the victory for her team. Oh my God! Poison Rana to Rox! Levi's getting the tag. Ooh! Tie up. Oh my God! Ripcord Rainmaker into the cover. 2 and 3! Mr. Cool Ice picks up the win with that Ripcord Lariat.
And the Greek Goddess, Tia.
I think that literally was a Rainmaker. Ice Cold Tia knocking off the World Tag Team Champions. We gotta move on. Because we got our main event of the evening as James Fatal takes on Moist Critical in one-on-one action. So let's get down to the ring and get our main event underway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Zone Heavyweight
The championship is on the line. The XWF Championship is on the line in our main event. And here comes the XWF Champion, James Fatal. Way down put the championship on the line against Moist Critical here in one-on-one action. Now let's bring out his opponent here tonight. On the Warzone brand, cornerstone for the Extreme Wrestling Federation. Title that everybody wants to Put up the belt graphic.
Introducing the challenger from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds, Charles White. And his opponent from Kill Devil Hill, North Carolina, weighing in at 244 pounds, the World Zone Heavyweight Champion, James
Fatal holding the title up. Successful title defense tonight. This match is underway and he just levels Moist Critical with a big boot. Goes for the cover. One count as Moist gets the shoulder up. Huge opportunity for Moist Critical here tonight as he wants to win the top prize here in the Extreme Wrestling Federation. Now James off the rope. Ooh! Body splash by James Fatal. James definitely not looking to let that championship go anytime soon. Ooh! Moist with the forearm, but James Fatal with the tie-up. Has him up in the fireman's carry. Oh my God! Ooh! Slamming him down onto the XWF logo. Oh my God! Goes for the Boston Crab. Locked in on Charles. He had to let it go. I don't think James had the full-on grip, but Moist fighting out of it. Trying to keep his championship hopes alive here tonight. Off the rope. Nope, nope. Turned it around and gets leveled with a lariat. Here's the thing, like, it's amazing that Moist Critical is even able to wrestle wearing a pair of flip-flops. They're not the most conventional pair of footwear while competing in a wrestling ring, but hey, he more or less is competing for, oh my God! Electric chair pinfall attempt by Moist Critical. Moist Critical is looking to become the new XWF champion. More or less, he's definitely looking to win. Oh my God! Armbar locked in on James Fatal. But James fighting out of it. Definitely not going to be a pushover here in this matchup. Picking him up. Oh, he gets out of it! Moist Critical not going to go away too quickly. Oh, turns it around. Traps the arms. And now slams his face into the mat. Now Moist going for the cover. 1, 2, and 3! Oh my God! Uh-oh. Oh my, oh! We got ourselves a cash-in! Hardcore Scotty cashing in his uncivilized cash-in briefcase right after Moist Critical just picked up the win.
Ladies and gentlemen,
over James Fatal.
Is cashing in his
God, Moist Critical is not looking to lose. Not looking like Moist Critical is not looking to. Moist Critical is definitely looking to walk out of this out of here with the champion. He's not looking to be a transitional champion after knocking off James Fatal. Slams Hardcore Scotty down on the mat. Now he's looking to turn him around back. Oh, he's got the sharpshooter locked in. Oh my God. But Hardcore Scotty gets out of it. Nope. And he's up. Oh, bang! Hardcore Scotty back up. Oh my God! Moist Critical refusing to stay down. Moist Critical up. Oh my God! Top rope Meteora as Hardcore Scotty gets out of the ring. There we go. There's a back body drop on the ring apron. Oh my God! German suplex on the floor. And another one. Moist Critical taking Hardcore Scotty to Suplex City. Now he's looking to unleash his finisher out here on the floor. Nope. No! Not today. Ooh! Not today, bitch. And Moist Critical turning things back around. Oh! No! We're at a count of 6. And I'm pretty sure like a count out could save Moist Critical's title, but Moist Critical goes to the top rope and hits the elbow drop. Now Moist goes for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Moist Critical retains his championship. Hardcore Scotty a little too overzealous. Moist Critical, your brand new XWF champion, knocking off both James Fatal and Hardcore Scotty. Wow. We got ourselves a brand new champion.
Don't treat me like a woman. Don't treat me like a man.
But that right there will bring us to the end of this week's episode of Warzone, where we featured ourselves a cash-in for the XWF title, where we had where Moist Critical is your new XWF champion and knocked off the guy who won that briefcase. But we will see you tomorrow for XWF Reloaded. So till then, peace the fuck out.